So we're going to start off with County Commission, District 3. And first I want to introduce Christy Cowan.
Hello everyone, my name is Christy Cowan and I'm running for County Commission for District 3. I'd like to thank the Chamber for hosting this event, and I'd like to thank all of you for coming out tonight to listen to us. Tonight I'm going to talk about the most pressing issue I see that our county is facing, and I believe that is fully funding our schools. I have spent over 40 years of my life either being a student, a teacher, or a combination of both, and I understand the value of I understand the importance and value of an education and access to an education. I'm a psychology professor at Western Governors University, where I teach students who have come back to school to finish their bachelor's degrees. This university is fully online, and so I work from home. On the issue of how we can attract young talent here, I believe we have to make sure we are fully funding our schools. We have to make sure that the County Commission is not diverting our tax dollars away from the schools, our teachers, and our students. We must put education first, and once we do that, we can focus on educating students, making sure they have access to technology, and making sure they have access to preventative education that may prevent them from doing things later on, like getting involved in substance abuse. We not only need to attract young talent here, we need to retain the talent we already have here. People say you can never come home, but I did, and I'm glad to be here back in Hamlin County. If we commit to fully funding our schools, people will want to stay here. They will want to come back here if they do choose to leave. If county residents do not have confidence in our school system, then they will leave and they will never return. I grew up on the west end of Morristown, where I attended public school, and I'm here today because my teachers cared about me and my education. Now my husband and I have 2 children in elementary school here in Hamlin County, and I see how hard teachers work every day to provide students with what they need, including buying things using their own money out of their own pocket. I believe we need to provide those teachers with what they need. On the issue of developing our workforce, again, we must commit ourselves to fully funding education. Businesses have committed to coming here, but on any given day, there are upwards of 900 jobs that go unfilled because we don't have the skilled workforce. The economy is more and more technologically driven every day, and we need to make sure our students and our adults know that there are programs available for them when they graduate in terms of technical training and associate's degrees that are free. That's initiatives that the state of Tennessee provides. As for businesses that are already here, if we do all of these things, then they will know and see that we have a qualified workforce here. Again, fully funding our schools is key. It's the key to providing our current industry with a qualified workforce, and it's the key to attracting businesses here. In conclusion, the spirit of this community in this region is one of hardworking people. Let's all work together to provide our county with every tool we have at our disposal to make it better. Just think, we're the only county in the state of Tennessee that provides access to garbage pickup for all county residents. What if we provided that kind of educational access to our students? Let's empower our schools, teachers, and students to do our best together. Thank you all, and please vote for me.
Thank you, Christy. And now, Thomas Doty.
Hello, folks. My name is Thomas Doty, and I'm running County Commission in 3rd District, Hamlin County. The most pressing issue I feel facing Hamlin County residents today is the drug problem that we have in this county. My wife is Director of Juvenile Court Services, so I have a little special insight on it. I see and hear a lot of the horror stories that go on. It is awful what the kids today have to put up with because of what their parents are going through. We need to fully fund the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department through the city, which is not us, but through the city, to combat this. We have to find an end to it some way, somehow. no matter, they have to be given the resources they need. As far as to attract young talent to this community, I think that we need to have a stronger diversity of employment options. We have a large number of industrial sites here that if they opened up with diverse employment, we could draw a more diverse group of young adults. If we can draw those adults and we can draw that new business, that solves the problem of funding the sheriff's department, the tax base through that. You will get more tax base out of industry than you do the people, and if we can bring them here, then that solves our tax problem. As far as the county's role in developing the workforce, I've been employed at Molly for 32 years now. 32 years ago when I started, if you started in a manual labor job at Molly, you got 30 minutes of training and they turned you loose on a machine. Now it requires 2 weeks of a boot camp to get someone to the point they can operate the machinery. Yes, we need to stress education, but a vocational education as well as college. We need to have people out there that can do the manual labor jobs. It's something we don't have. And if we can get those, that reverts back to bringing in the diversity of employment, which brings your businesses, which of course brings your tax base to fund the other issues that we have. Again, I'm Thomas Doty, running for County Commissioner, 3rd District, and I appreciate your vote.